Why hello there, ahoy One Piece lovers. Today I'm going to share with you some interesting, popular One Piece theories. So sit back, eat some doggy fruits, and shamble to this motherfucker. Warning, for those who have never watched the One Piece anime or have never read the One Piece manga, please get the fuck away from this video and leave a like, thank you. Also, most of these theories are just fun concepts and if anything have less than a 1% chance of occurring in the One Piece anime or manga. Now this first theory is very popular, but it's still one of my favorites to this very day. Ever since early One Piece, this man has brung up a storm. In fact, he has been able to vanquish storms himself. Who else can I be talking? No other than Monkey D. Dragon, the legendary dragon, the ruler, the leader of the Revolutionary Army, caster of winds and agony. Now this popular theory states that Dragon was once an admiral before he led the Revolutionary Army. This theory is supported by two Chinese folklores, one being very well known by a YouTuber named Double4 Anime, and an updated version that I'm going to explain later on. When we first set our eyes on Mr. Dragon himself, we knew from the very jump that he would play a very important role in the world of One Piece. During the events of Logtown, we're about to see Monkey D. Luffy about to get captured by White Chaser Smoker. In this brief moment in time, we see Dragon come out of nowhere and approach Smoker. When Smoker turns around and sees Dragon, he is surprised, but seems very familiar of who Dragon is. Almost as if he personally knows Dragon himself. What seems to be Dragon's doing, he then casts a large green gust of wind which is capable of shaking the entire town, saving Luffy in the process and giving us clues to what Dragon's abilities are. Now you're probably saying, but what does that have to do with anything? Let me explain. Now, according to the old version of this theory, there was this Chinese fable where there was this king and he had 4 followers, with each follower having the head of a different animal. One with the head of a monkey, one with the head of a blue bird, a bird-like creature, and one with the head of a dog. The bird realized how evil the king was, so he left his king, but not without letting the other followers know the truth. To his disappointment, the dog was too loyal to his king, the monkey was too stupid and couldn't comprehend what was going on, and the pheasant was simply too lazy to do anything. Sound familiar? As you may have noticed, Sakazuki's loyalty to the Navy represents the dog, Borsalino's goofiness represents the monkey, Kuzan's chill attitude represents the blue pheasant, and the winged beast that left represents Dragon. Now, as much as I like the fable supporting this theory, there's an updated version that I think is more consistent, and it highly involves the Chinese zodiac. Now, I hope everybody is familiar with the Chinese zodiac, consisting of 12 different animals. It is believed that when a member of the Navy becomes a candidate for the role of admiral, he or she is given a zodiac sign. Following this rule, a kaido is given the title the Red Dog. Kizaru is known as the Yellow Monkey. The mentioned admiral, Green Bull Raiko Gaio. The Blue Pheasant, Makoji. Pink Rabbit, Vice Admiral, Momosaki. Fujitora, the Purple Tiger, and Vice Admiral Tokikaki, the Brown Pig. Now you're probably saying to yourself, wait a garn-dash gomu no minute. You skipped like 5 animals. Hold on to your boa Hancocks. First we gotta figure out who the goat is. Now who in the One Piece world is always signified by a goat? Who's always walking around with a goat? Who else could it be no other than the legendary Fleet Admiral Son Goku, the Golden Buddha, or the Golden Gods? Now, the title of Snake is very tricky. However, it is believed that Vice Admiral Smoke will be given the title of Snake in the future. Let me elaborate. When Smoker becomes an admiral, his alliance will be the White Snake. In chapter 850 in the manga, Oda used very smart wordplay. Smoker is a very heavy smoker. When we read it in Japanese, it's heavy smoker, because V is pronounced B in Japanese, so it's heavy smoker. Heavy is snake in Japanese. What can I say? This man Oda is a genius. Now that leaves us with horse and rat. I'm going to give this long-faced motherfucker the horse because it makes sense. Also note that the thing on his face represents eye covers on that of a horse. For the alliance of rats, I'm going to give it to Kobe, simply because the rat in the Chinese zodiac is the rival of the horse. And since from the very beginning, Helmelpo and Cody have been competing for the role of Admiral ever since they were introduced as Marines. But Donut Senpai, what about the dragon? What about the dragon? Hold your hentai, guys. It is widely believed in Asian mythology that dragons possess the ability to cast large storms and control the weather. Who else do we know is able to control the weather of some sort? Oh, I know. Monkey D. Dragon, that's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy I'm looking for. Need more evidence? How about this? His name is fucking Dragon. His name is fucking Dragon. What else animal could he be, huh? Fucking pig? No. This concludes the first theory. Now lately this theory has been showing up a lot. It's the possibility of one of the Straw Hats dying. But Donuts, how could you say that? You wouldn't dare say that in front of Luffy. Hear me out, my little yonkos. From the beginning of the time skip, we see our Straw Hat Wanderers breezing through the competition like it's nobody's business. Slowly but surely, we see the Straw Hats struggle more in the new world, even in some cases surviving by only mere luck. But even the luckiest of little yonkos could lose their luck one day. Now this poses a huge question. Which of the Straw Hats would Oda be willing to kill? There are many theories supporting this idea. To answer this question, we have to dive deep into the mind of Oda himself. Now, from a logical standpoint, my lucky guess would be Jinbei would be dying in the future. Now, as much as I like Jinbei, I think the man Oda would choose somebody we have more attachment to die in the future. With the occurrence of Wano and a great threat such as Kaido lurking around, many people are anticipating a death very soon. With this in mind, if a death were to occur in Wano or right after, we could eliminate a few Straw Hats. Luffy is the least susceptible simply due to the fact that he's the main character and can't die till the very end of the series. Using the same logic of fulfilling a promise in an anime, Zoro's goal, becoming the strongest swordsman in the world, won't be fulfilled till the very end of the series. Nami shares a similar fate since she wishes to draw a map of the world with her very own hands, which implies Luffy's journey has come to an end. As for Chopper, I believe his goal for finding the cure for all diseases will be completed after Luffy finds the One Piece. Frankie, despite making the ship of the future king of the pirates, plays a key role in creating something capable of destroying the ancient weapon Pluton if it ever gets rediscovered. For the remaining Straw Hats, it is highly likely that they would complete their goals during the journey itself. Sanji can simply stumble across the All Blue while the Straw Hats are on their journey and share the location with his old cooking teacher Zeph. As the same boat as Sanji, Usopp can come across the island Elbaf and become a brave man of the sea at any given point. Finally, we have Brook, who could return to Laboon at any given point in time. That leaves us with Nico Robin. But wait a second, Donuts! Nico Robin is necessary for the story. You do have a good point, my little warlord of the comment section. Nico Robin is in fact essential for finding the One Piece, since she is the only person capable of reading the poneglyphs. Since Robin's death would cause a lot of problems for the Straw Hats, I have an alternate solution. During the time skip, we see Nico Robin spending some time with the revolutionaries. It is hard to believe that during these 2 years, Nico Robin, possibly the only person capable of reading the poneglyphs that contain the darkest secrets of the One Piece world, has not passed down such a rare ability to the next generation. If Nico Robin were to die, it could possibly set up the next arc where the Straw Hats would link up with Sabo and head to the revolutionary headquarters to find a worthy archaeologist. I can already hear you guys screaming, man, if Nico Robin dies, that's not juicy enough, that's not juicy. Alright, I didn't want to do this, but you forced me to do this. What if this man Oda took the most saddest, diabolical, just ripped out all our hearts and said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna really do it. Who could possibly be the most saddest death in the Straw Hats? What if Chopper died? And I know, Chopper's like my little homie, look at him, But what if everybody's dreams can't come true? It's been almost 20 years since One Piece has been a thing, and Oda has to do it. He has to have the balls to do it. Okay, hear me out. It is believed somewhere in the near future Chopper is going to get kidnapped by Kaido. Kaido would take an interest in Chopper since he awakened his human fruit through the Rumble Ball, and possibly use it to power up his army. Knowing Chopper, he would most likely refuse to do such a bad thing. Instead of just simply killing Chopper, due to the Straw Hats causing him so much trouble, Kaido will peacefully but brutally beat the dog shit out of Chopper. The beating would be so bad, his blue nose would be turned red. They would break his balls and his spirit. Due to the circumstances, Chopper would die a slow and painful death. Arriving on the scene, Luffy would confront Kaido. What have you done to poor Chopper? He would say, I'm going to be king of the pirates. Ami Owaro! I've killed him. With a smirk on his face, and there's nothing you can do. Luffy has felt this feeling before, the loss of a loved one. But this time he won't be frozen in agony. Luffy glares at Kaido. I'll fucking kill you. I'll fucking kill you all. Luffy proceeds to go Gear 4, but there's something different. The color of the Supreme King overflows throughout Luffy. Gear 5 is born. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video. If you would like more, please leave a like. I'm trying to get 10 on this video. My next theory video would probably be about Roronoa Zoro. Thank you, have a nice day. Leave a like I said, and enjoy your day. Gomu Gomu no out.